Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wisdom Women. This is the podcast where we meet empowered women and uncover the stories that shape them. We dive into the role models who lifted them up, the moments that tested them, and what empowerment truly means and what it does not mean. From burlesque dancers turned breathwork facilitators to moms who moonlight as entrepreneurs, the wisdom is raw, real, and undeniably contagious. So get ready for today's podcast because we have one of my favorite people who was definitely a role model to me in many ways as I was coming up as a Buti Yoga teacher and a teacher in many ways. And Hollye Richardson is our guest today. So thank you, Hollye, for coming.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
So nice. Well, usually when we do these podcasts, I let my guests sort of just quickly introduce themselves, like what they do, what they're all about, and then we'll just dive right into the questions. How's that sound?
Okay, great.
Okay, cool. All right, so please tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, well, my name is Hollye Richardson. I am the founder and owner of Warrior Goddess Fitness. We are now located in Clifton, New Jersey. It is a boutique fitness studio empowering women, nurturing women, and providing those avenues for women to be embraced a community. And it's all around fitness and wellness.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it. And when I visited your shop for the first time, which was up in Elmwood Park in New Jersey here, I remember being like, oh my gosh, like it wasn't just a gym workout. Like there was there was crystals around. You have the shop in the front with really beautiful stuff that kind of supplements and enhances the whole body connection experience, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that was really, it kind of made me understand like there's so many ways to do wellness for our body and to connect. And because I know you do, what kind of classes do you have there? You have like aerial fitness?
So we have aerial yoga, one of the newest classes. So we do traditional. So we have one class. It's kind of like a cross. I call it cross hit. Mm-hmm. So it's a combination of the CrossFit Tabata hit style class. We have suspension trainer classes. We have mat Pilates. Mat Pilates. Our newest class is pole dance.
Oh yeah.
It is amazing. So much respect. It's like amazing, the strength that your body requires, and just it's so liberating. So liberating. So
How
I'm
do
still
the women
trying
like
to,
it?
They love it. It's amazing. That's like the fastest growing class. It's almost at capacity each week. It's like I've limited to 10 per class, and we just added a level 2 class. So you have to have attended a few of the beginners classes and stuff. But yeah, it's like the women that come out, they're just like, because of course it's intimidating to start with. And, you're figuring out the strength that you really need, the upper body, the core. Mm-hmm. But like our instructor, Bally, she makes it so much fun. And she's like a really great instructor. So everybody has fun.
Well, I feel like there's this movement happening. We talk about women's empowerment on my channel or in these interviews a lot around what kind of encourages that feeling in yourself. And sometimes it's writing, sometimes it's, activism, sometimes it's sexuality, and sometimes it's just fitness and being well and embodied. Do you find that that's kind of what people are connecting with in these classes?
Yes. I believe it's the community. Like a lot of times the women, their first time there, they don't really know what to expect when they come. And then whenever they come and they just, find out how embracing everyone is, and it's just like, just let down your hair, just have fun, laugh. That was one of my, that's one of my main things about taking classes and instructing. Just let loose, have fun.
Yeah.
Make it, and that's just empowering right there. That's the first thing, just to feel comfortable in yourself.
That's so true. Yeah, thank you for that, because I feel like it can feel serious. I mean, obviously we don't want to injure ourselves. We're paying attention, we're focused, but it should be a little fun and smile and laugh.
Yeah. Like if you want to, if you wanted to be serious, you can go to CrossFit. I mean, I've done so many different types of workouts. I did martial arts. I have a black belt in Taekwondo. Yeah. I did bodybuilding. I was like at the beginning of when they started introducing figure, which it's figure now, but it was just like a fitness competition, like going from Hawaiian tropics. You remember the suntan?
Yeah.
So from years ago, that was like the early bikini contest. So from doing that to, getting in shape for that and switching into the bodybuilding realm, Corey Everson, bodybuilding, and then the figure, yeah. And that's a very serious sport. And it's like, just have fun. Just have fun. I just want to have fun. like Cyndi Lauper says, girls just want to have fun. Just want to have fun.
Me too. Like that's how I feel.
And look good while
getting
I'm
to mid-40s now. I'm like,
yeah.
This has got to be interesting, and I need to be motivated by joy and a lot more than just punishing my body every day. But anyway,
exactly. Hindsight is 2020, right?
Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to throw at you our first question of the day. The question that we ask first is, who were the women role models in your life growing up that really showed you the way towards empowerment? I also offer the other side of this to my guests, or who are the women that showed you the opposite of, like, with grace and love, but I won't be doing that. So I'd love to hear that.
So definitely I would start with my mother. My mother, she held me up. She taught me about, being a strong woman and just not allowing, I guess, obstacles to get, to bring you down. Yeah, my family came to New Jersey from the South in the 60s and stuff. So in 65. So they were like right in the middle of, and my mother, my father was a pastor. So they did a lot of community activism and stuff like that. Really, I guess, get into that. But yeah, she definitely taught me to be strong just through watching her and stuff. She was an educator and stuff.
That was an amazing time too, kind of civil rights and all of the changes that were happening in society. And New Jersey saw a lot of craziness in that time. I remember that. And I'm like, to be a woman in that time must have been really, it's not just about like, I want to get a job. It's about like, can I have my name on the title of my house? Can I, I was reading somewhere recently that you were not allowed to have a credit card as a woman of your own.
Right? Wow, that's crazy, right? Yeah. So it's amazing.
That sounds,
We've overcome a lot.
One of the answers. Yes. No, I mean, we've come a long way. Let's keep going. So that's beautiful. The mother one we hear a lot, which is really, highlights how important that role is and how sweet. Was there any other kind of influences in your life, or?
I think early childhood, along with my mother, would be the women at the church where my father pastored. They supported our family. I'm the youngest of 7, so there were a lot of nights and days spent with those women as well, and then watching me. So that's my early childhood. I'm trying to think, not that there aren't any.
Well, that's key too. Like, talking about the village, I think actually hasn't been brought up before, about how just women uniting together and coming together to look after their friends' children, or to just share a spiritual experience at church. Like, I feel like there's less and less of that these days, which I almost feel like that's what's so beautiful about fitness. Sometimes we're coming in the room, usually with other women who have an interest in a similar kind of fitness workout or something. But I'm like, we're having a sangha here. We're having a circle together here. But I don't know.
I would say so. Down the line, after in my adulthood, and this would be after having the studio, I would say the community of women that joined the studio, and there was a strong core for one, Catherine, rest in peace. She passed away last summer, but they really showed me, they really shaped the community of the studio. Like I'm a breast cancer survivor. So at the time I had we were in just pre-COVID. And so during COVID, we survived COVID, but it was because of these women. And, I started going through my reconstructive surgeries during this, this period, like leading up to it. And I was out and they held me down. They embrace, to this day. So it would definitely be these women. They showed me, they really made it the community that I wanted it to be. And I just learned all of that from them. So I definitely give it, Jessica, Catherine, and I would say Veronica as well.
Thank you for sharing that, because that's a beautiful thing. I think that the next question I usually have for my guests is around, like, what do you feel are the traits, the qualities of somebody that is empowered? And I'm hearing one from you right away around like community building, because sometimes women, we can get like competitive, and I feel like society kind of had us in a place of like, oh, it's something like me against them, and like I don't know, like it's a very fine line. What do you feel about those qualities of somebody who is empowered? Is community one of them?
Yes, definitely community. Yeah, because it takes the village, to I've always, I guess, believed in community, and just think, you can get so much further, supporting each other's goals, encouraging. What do I get by hating on you? But what's the point? That's not what we're supposed to be about. So, it's just love, nurturing, teaching our young girls, be young women, and, our young boys as well. But just like how, if you look back to how things were, we were watching Mission Impossible last night, and just looking at how the dress and stuff. And to compare
like
to
the
now.
classic one or the newer one?
Yeah, the classic. And it's just like, wow, times have changed, we've
like with
advanced.
the women in there, or
so
the story?
it was just so cool. But the way that we have advanced, but at the same time, like women and young ladies who, we're smart, we have brain smart, we encourage, but then it's, you don't want to say the cattiness, but that's I don't understand that. I don't, always, I think women should always support each other.
Yeah.
No matter what.
I agree with you 100%. I feel like there's, I don't know. I mean, I always wonder if it's some of that, or we talk about sometimes like imposter syndrome and just the fear of not having enough, or that like this can be taken from me, or whatever. That I don't know. I've always wondered if like that might be at the core. As we mature as women, we start to kind of reflect on maybe the high school years and stuff like that. I'm like, gosh, was everybody just reacting from that place of fear? Or I don't know. I throw this around. I don't know.
You should post a poll.
I should.
Right?
That Can you reflect? Have we done enough therapy now? We know,
right? See?
Can we share notes?
Yeah. That would be great.
Well, it's a good energy to be in now. I feel like there is a bit of a movement of perhaps just openness to the idea of having true women friendships, and, enjoying that part of our relationships in life, that, our partners might not have to be every role in our life. Like we should have a community of different friends and different role models, perhaps, that take us along.
Yeah, that's, Like, I love the fact that my girlfriends, my childhood friend, best friend growing up, she's in Vegas. We didn't really lose communication, but, we grow, we part, she became a mother, a wife. She's been married 36 years now. And it's like, oh my gosh, but we are still able to pick up. Like, we were going, like in the days when we were dressed alike and going, roller skating. And that's just like my other girlfriends as well, It's like everybody lives somewhere else, but we are able to pick up and embrace, like, I'm just a phone call away.
Yeah.
And that's That's what it's about now. That's what it's about now. I kind of feel for my daughter. My daughter's 21, and their generation, I guess they just didn't really build that relationship amongst themselves, their friends and stuff. But it's just to do because, again, they had shelter in place, so they didn't get to do the stuff that we did too. So I guess that's part of it. Yeah.
I can imagine, as some people are saying, there's like this whole generation of COVID kids that maybe missed out on some of those social bonding type things. I mean, it's not just that generation, like a bunch.
Yeah,
I have sons that are, they're definitely not like other generations. There's just a little difference.
Yeah, but then they're so sweet in there, they're empowered in another level. Yeah. So yeah, my daughter will be another one. She gives me the strength, the power to do the things that, I want to do.
That's so beautiful.
Amazing.
And I'm sorry, if we found community, like what are some other traits that you would call out to if you say like that is an empowered woman, like that's in your opinion?
Yes. Let's see. Confidence? I guess yeah, that's kind of funny. Because like with the imposter, I think I've carried a lot of that over the years. The imposter, like, okay, needing that positive self-talk. Whereas, you look at someone else and I would sit and visually look like, okay, she's got it together. She's, she's dressed well. She's got her designer, this and that and stuff. And just to find out that she's just as.
That's a good point. Maybe, it's not all on the surface. I guess surface level can't really show us if someone's empowered truly or not.
Yeah.
Good reminder. I think that's like helpful in the world. So we don't keep comparing ourselves to everybody else. We don't know. Their outsides to my insides might not match up.
True.
We don't know, right?
True. Yeah.
So neat. Well, before we wrap up today, and I thank you for coming on today. Because I love chatting and hearing a little more about you. And I can't wait to come and take a class up at Warrior Fitness. It's such a fun studio. But definitely, or teach one or come teach some Buti. Definitely. I would be loving that. But tell us anything you have coming up and how people can find you.
Okay. So we have something coming up. So let's see, where should we start? Well, I can be found. Our website is www.warriorgoddesslife.com. So we post, a lot of things. We try to keep that updated. On Instagram, it's Goddess Warrior. I think it's _Goddess. I can't even think. I'll have to send that one to you because I do have Warrior Goddess.
Me. I'll put it right in the details. No problem.
Yeah, but then the Warrior Goddess Fitness, that is us. But then I had to get a new one, so I can't get into that. But I still tag onto that one, so I apologize for that.
No, it's great.
We do sound baths. I do energy healing, that type of good stuff. We do drum circles. I just started collaborating with a massage therapist. And every first Friday of the month, she does like a myofascial release, and I do the sound healing. And she's located, her place is Spoiled by Canda. She's located 27 Madison Ave in Paramus. So it's at her massage, spa.
Shout out for her. Yep.
Yeah, shout out. We're doing that every first Friday of the month, and it's really nice. I sit there and I'm like, and then I'm just looking like, oh my gosh, I wish I were on that table. What else do I have going on? Let's see. Again, the pole dance Friday nights, the aerial yoga. I teach the beginners, and everything I do is beginner friendly. I cater to beginners. I'm an exercise physiologist. So that's kind of like my background. What else? We have a Primal Flow certification coming up, which is a branch from Buti Yoga.
Oh, yeah.
So Primal Flow, that will be August 1st through the 3rd. And we have a promo code Warrior G, all caps, for a 10% off. We will be hosting, so we may be a little too small for Buti Yoga, but we may be doing deep
Oh, right,
So
right,
it's
right.
certification. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. And we're going to be bringing the crystals back in and just hosting different events. We hosted a comedy show a week ago, which was, it was great. So they had 2 shows. It was sold out. So just hosting different venues. And I'm thinking about doing a 420 sound bath,
Oh,
sound and paint. Yeah. Paint and sound, I should
wow.
say. Paint and sound, paint,
That's
puff, and
amazing.
sound. There you go. That's it.
I feel like your fitness gym is like this. It's more like a community center. Like you've just
Yeah.
got hold the space,
Yeah.
and the people come and bring their special skills, and
Yeah. It's
it
all about
serves a
love,
community.
and,
I
in a
love
safe
that.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. Thank you for sharing. And we'll get all those details together and I'll put them in the information that is in this video. So that'll be a little easier for people to connect with. And the last thing I do on these calls is we pull a card together. So I've pulled these out in these sessions before. This is Sacred Medicine with Asha Frost. I don't know if you've seen this deck.
Okay.
It's really beautiful. A lot of Native American kind of symbolism. So what I like to do is I'll just start shuffling and you sort of connect, take a breath, and you tell me when to stop. And then I will pull the card right there.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting chilled.
Oh.
Okay. And stop.
Okay. Let's see who's here. Oh, I've never pulled this one. Every time it's like a card I've never pulled because it's for you. This is the full spirit moon, number 4, to shine. That might be flipped around in the camera, but I'm going to look it up right now. Let's have a look. I've never read this one, so I am excited. Number 4. Does the number 4 have any significance for you?
Trying to get stable. Yeah.
Grounding, right?
Grounding, yes.
Okay, so this one says, it's very, very good. What needs to be released so that you can shine as bright as the full moon? In Grandmother Moon's fullest expression, we are blessed with a light that is unapologetic and bold. Your precious essence is being called forward to match this energy. While we all go through seasons where our light dims and we feel small, this card shines forward to clear that away. What self-deprecating voices need to be released from your heart? What beliefs from your soul? And as you step into the beauty of the expansive moonlight, you are pure illumination and potential. If you have felt shy in the past to radiate in your fullness, remember that you are enough and there is space in the world for you. You belong. Allow the tides of your inner waters to be pulled by this full spirit moon, for you have walked the path of becoming and you can no longer deny your spark. Claim your magnetic essence and reveal your truth and be. And the healing affirmation that you can take, and I'll put this in the info for if anyone else resonated with this card as well. The affirmation is, it is safe to take up space. I stand audaciously and own my luminosity.
Wow. That's amazing.
That
I have to share something with you. Yeah.
When is the next full moon? Let me look at it's the 29th, I think.
Oh, really? Really?
Wow. 14th. It's 14th. Friday.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
So that full moon is for you this Friday. I'm going to say that's for you.
Can I share something with you? Or shall we?
Yes.
So I do my cards every morning. One of the cards that fell out was the patriarch, and the keyword is unapologetic. So, and it says so I have a journal now that I got, and today's mantra. So the affirmation on the card was, I owe no apology for walking in my power. And I was like, writing down the stuff that I need to release. What amazing. Thank you so much.
When it syncs
How do they do that?
Thank you for sharing that. It's like when those moments happen, I'm like, then it's true. There's no doubt. No doubt about it.
You definitely have to send that to me.
Oh, I'm going to send you a photo right after our call right now, and you can hold that one. But I do want to say thank you again. I know our time is wrapping up here for today. And for anyone else that's interested in connecting with Hollye and joining in, I think what is the best thing, it's like just the energy of your place, that Warrior Goddess fitness facility is like, it's not like other places. That's why I never heard that word, like boutique. gym because it's something special. They're really, really special. So I encourage anybody to go and give it a try and see all the awesome classes that are going on there. I am on the list. I do want to try the aerial.
Yes, yes, please.
I've actually never done it. So no.
You would be amazing.
Yeah,
You'd be amazing.
I would love it.
So let me know, even if we have to do a special class for you and your.
I want to hide in the back.
That would be fun.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is so lovely, Hollye. I'm so glad we got to catch up, and I'm sure we'll be in touch some more.
Yes.
And if anyone has any questions, just reach out and we'll be in touch with you next time. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.